This is Autofocus. Here's what we've got lined up for you in this edition of your go-to e-magazine on cars and the auto industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A hybrid compact crossover SUV from BYD, the Sea Lion 5 DMI, and a hatchback from Toyota, the Wigo. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the NanoLink PH as our special feature.
In the next hour, we'll dive into the world of automobiles. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso, tuloy-tuloy ang maaasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome to another episode of Autofocus, your go-to show for everything cars. We're kicking things off with a review of one of the latest automobile models from BYD. This edition of Car Review features the BYD Sea Lion 5 DMI, a new plug-in hybrid SUV in BYD Philippines' growing lineup. We explore what it offers and how BYD positions it in the market.
The Sea Lion 5 DMI arrived looking like a strong contender in the hybrid SUV sector.
So the Sea Lion 5 DMI is the modern millennials SUV. So we're offering it as a slot-in between the Seal 5 DMI and the Sea Lion 6 DMIs.
The Sea Lion 5 DMI represents a remarkable blend of practicality, performance, and innovative technology that is particularly well-suited for today's urban and environmentally conscious drivers. The exterior design of BYD's latest offering, featuring stylish LED lighting and power-adjustable mirrors, is both aesthetically pleasing and functional. Elements like sequential turn signals not only enhance safety, but also add to the vehicle's visual appeal. Other exterior highlights include LED auto on-off headlamps with manual height adjustment, daytime running lights, side turn lamps integrated into side mirror, LED tail lamps, rear fog lamps, high-mount brake lamp, rear windshield defogger, and roof rail. BYD likes to point out that the Sea Lion 5 is one of the bigger subcompact SUVs in the local market.
So the Sea Lion 5 DMI is very large indeed. All the metrics, height, width, length, even the wheelbase. So it gives you a lot of space inside and it gives you a lot of SUV for your money.
Still, the dimensions 4,738mm in length, 1,860mm in width, and 1,710mm in height make it highly maneuverable, which is a considerable advantage in densely populated areas. It also has a 2,712mm long wheelbase and clears the ground by 156mm when laden. Additionally, the impressive cargo capacity of 520 to 1,339 liters caters remarkably well to individuals and families, fulfilling storage needs with ease.
So the Sea Lion 5 DMI has about 1,339 liters of space when the rear seats are folded down, and you do get all the amenities of a proper SUV. You also get cruise control. You also get a touchscreen that's 10.1 inches in diameter. You also get a lot of features that you normally find in the higher end models. So for example, all the interiors are really soft to touch, even the door cards. And you also get a switch gear that's similar and very familiar to you if you're familiar with the Atto 3s.
A focus on passenger comfort is clear with high-quality finishes, like leather upholstery for seats and trim, and dual-zone climate control. The addition of smart features such as keyless entry and push-button start enriches the overall driving experience, making it highly convenient for everyday use. Also quite convenient is the driver's seat that adjusts manually 6 ways, while the front passenger seat adjusts in 4 ways. The instrument cluster is displayed on an 8.8-inch LCD screen. The dual-zone auto climate control system also comes with rear vents and a PM 2.5 filter. Like the Sea Lion 6, the Sea Lion 5 includes a 10.1-inch rotating touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, USB, Bluetooth for hands-free calling and audio streaming, voice assistant, 6 speakers, 4G connectivity, and BYD cloud service.
The key technology of the Sea Lion 5 DMI is of course the DMI technology, which is an electric first in operation. So you get the benefits of an electric vehicle, but you also get a range extender underneath the hood, which prolongs your EV operation.
BYD Super DMI technology provides a seamless blend of electric and gasoline power that enhances driving efficiency. The Sea Lion 5 powertrain comprises a permanent magnet synchronous motor generating 197 PS and 300 Nm of torque and a 1.5-meter high-efficiency generator. According to BYD, this gives the Sea Lion 5 the capability to go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 8.3 seconds, which should be appreciated by those who like responsive and sporty driving experiences. The 71-kilometer range in full EV mode can be particularly appealing to eco-conscious consumers, ensuring that short trips can be accomplished effortlessly while retaining the long-range flexibility for extended journeys.
So the DMI technology allows you to travel 1,001 kilometers on a full tank and a full charge. And because of the Blade battery, it gives you an EV operation for about 71 kilometers. So if, for example, you're in the city, you do get all EV operation. We're driving from QC to Makati, for example, every day, and you're going to be charging every other day. All EV operation, all battery operation, no need for gas when you're in the city.
BYD says advancements in the 12.96 kWh Blade battery strike an excellent balance between range and charging efficiency, with a full charge achievable in just 4.5 hours from a low battery. The regenerative braking system further heightens the vehicle's sustainability, making it a wise choice for budget-conscious consumers over time. The BYD Sea Lion 5 also comes with DiPilot, the BYD Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, which include rear camera, 4-sensor radar system, and cruise control.
So in terms of savings, not only do you get to save fuel, but you also get to save in maintenance. You only do once a year PMS with a Sea Lion 5 DMI, and that's a lot of savings for your budget.
Also good for the ownership experience is BYD's warranty structure for its vehicles. The 6-year vehicle warranty and an 8-year electric battery warranty instill confidence in the vehicle's reliability. Overall, the Sea Lion 5 DMI is a commendable vehicle that thoughtfully addresses the diverse needs of modern drivers, combining practicality, safety, and innovation to create a compelling option for those looking to transition to new energy vehicles.
With its smart tech and family-friendly features, the Sea Lion 5 DMI targets a wide range of buyers, from city drivers to adventure-ready millennials. Stay with us. We've got the latest auto industry updates right after this quick break.
Unlock more to life with the new Honda HR-V EHEV. Sustainability that drives you further, while enjoying unparalleled versatility. Embrace style that unleashes your confidence. A connection that drives you forward. And always feel safe and in control. Go further and arrive in style with the new Honda HR-V EHEV. There's more to life.
Welcome back to Autofocus. Here's what's making headlines in the auto industry.
GWM Philippines invited motoring media and influencers to the R33 drift track for what it called the Canon Test Drive Experience.
Today, we're here at R33 in San Simon, Pampanga, as we would like to showcase to our media partners the new updated GWM Canon. So for the 2026 year model GWM Canon, the vehicle has been revised with a new powertrain, new design cues, as well as updated features as we target to make it the ideal lifestyle vehicle or lifestyle pickup truck for Filipino customers.
Rolled out during the Manila International Auto Show back in April, the refreshed GWM Canon has undergone transformative updates to its powertrain, design, and features, aligning perfectly with the needs of Filipino customers. GWM set various courses and activities at the R33 drift track to showcase the upgrades.
For our track day, we are currently highlighting our active and passive safety features. So of course, the basics, we've set up a track optimized to highlight the handling capabilities and the emergency braking and maneuvering capabilities of the new Canon. For ADAS, we have select features that we would like to highlight, particularly the adaptive cruise control, the traffic jam assist, and of course, auto emergency braking as well, handled by our marshals.
While it is focusing on raising awareness for the updated Canon, GWM Philippines is planning to launch new models.
Part of our pipeline, of course, we will be focusing on this new Canon. It's going to be our core model for the next few months. We have plans of introducing new models under the GWM brand. So we would like to ask everyone, of course, the televiewers, to also watch out for upcoming models under GWM as well.
Dongfang Motors Philippines has rolled out the E70, a four-door full electric sedan targeted at the TNVS or Transport Network Vehicle Service market.
We just launched the Dongfang E70 four-door sedan. We aim to penetrate the market of TNVS, the fleet for the companies, and most especially the taxi, the public transport segment.
According to Dongfang, the E70 has been approved by the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board for use as TNVS units or as taxis. Dongfang is confident that the E70, widely used as taxis in China, will provide TNVS and taxi operators a more cost-effective vehicle to operate and maintain compared to ICE units.
We've already tried for business and public transport use, no? We've tried fitting it na, kaya na yung meter, yung taxi sign sa taas. You can also do even yung mga billboard or yung small advertising space sa trunk na nilalagay. So it's very adaptable, very much a blank canvas na ang daming pwedeng gawin. And inside, there's a lot of trunk space, a lot of passenger space para for TNVS and yung mga ganyan, komportable yung mga pasahero.
Dongfang E70 is priced at 1,198,000 pesos with incentives such as free wall charger and discounts for corporate buyers and taxi operators. The E70's fast charging capability of 1 to 1.5 hour and 420 kilometer range make it efficient and reliable for public transport, according to Dongfang.
So we invite everyone to come and see the new Dongfang in our showroom. We just launched the future of the public transportation, not only for public transportation but for personal use. It's reliable, it's efficient, and rest assured the total cost of ownership is cheaper compared to ICE.
BYD Philippines held Drive More event, inviting media to take the newly launched BYD Sea Lion 5 DMI on a 2-day road trip to Subic.
So right now we're here at the 2-day event for the Sea Lion 5 Drive More event. We just made our way here to Subic, which is around 200-kilometer drive for day 1 and another 200 going back to Manila. We're here to highlight and feature, of course, our recently launched Sea Lion 5 Super DMI for BYD Philippines. And of course, we also wanted to experience and have the media drive for long ranges our BYD Sea Lion 5 and of course experience the DMI technology in terms of extended range.
The event also highlighted BYD's partnership with One Earth, One Ocean, a non-government organization dedicated to combating marine pollution and promoting environmental stewardship.
So what we actually wanted to accomplish for the next 2 days is a very immersive drive experience. We wanted to highlight our collaboration with One Earth, One Ocean, which is an NGO community which highlights their marine preservation and also trying to collaborate and complement that with the sustainability and push for BYD.
One Earth, One Ocean is dedicated to cleaning our oceans, employing a three-pronged approach: collection, education, and scientific research. The organization operates a range of vessels from smaller sea hamsters to larger sea cows for collecting litter and garbage in different marine environments.
So we are working around the globe to rid all the oceans of marine litter. That means we collect, we work on education, and we work on scientific field studies in order to avoid marine pollution. Please always use the designated garbage bins and adhere to your local coding of the garbage bins for recyclables, non-recyclables, and for bio, of course. So that would be the most important message I have, and that would be my call for action.
That's a quick look at the latest in the automotive world. We're taking a short break, but stick around. We've got more features coming up.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan, para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maaasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. The next one that we're gonna show you how to use is a ceramic ultra slick detailer. So this product is your quick solution to instantly apply a ceramic coating on your car and also instantly clean it. Give it an instant gloss, instant solution for a gloss. So this is very easy to use. So you just spray on a clean microfiber cloth, then just apply it on the body of your car. Oh, but make sure your car is also clean and doesn't have any dirt. So after applying, spray some water so you can see the water beading hydrophobic effect instantly. So this product can give you a ceramic coating that could last you around 8 to 16 car washes. So there you go. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax PH Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
Got my fingers on the pulse, avocado and toast, leather seats, jet plane, always ready to go.
Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to your go-to e-magazine for everything automotive. In this segment, we're putting two of the latest rides head-to-head to see how they stack up.
For styling, the Volkswagen is as Teutonic as it can be, with simple and clean lines from the front to the rear. Its angular design means business, while its illuminated grille adds character to its front end. Special exterior features include LED lights in the front and rear, the blacked-out trims, 18-inch alloy wheels, and a large panoramic sunroof. Size-wise, the Tharu measures 4,458mm long, 1,841mm wide, and 1,632mm tall, with a wheelbase of 2,680mm. In stark contrast, the GAC is all about slashes and deep-cut lines throughout its bodywork. The GS3 M Zoom R style projects a sportier image with its sharp headlights and a distinct exhaust pipe arrangement. If it's still not enough, the stripes on the grille and orange highlights will surely grab attention. LED lighting and a large panoramic sunroof are standard, while the R style adds an aggressive body kit and 19-inch alloy wheels. In terms of dimensions, the GS3 M Zoom is a touch smaller than the Tharu at 4,446mm long, 1,850mm wide, and 1,600mm tall, with a wheelbase of 2,650mm. The exterior themes of these SUVs are also reflected on the inside. In the case of the Tharu, it's flat and smooth surfaces that frees up more space and gives the impressions of airiness. Meanwhile, its plush leather seats and high-grade materials are what one expects from a German car. Front occupants of the Tharu are greeted by a high-definition 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Apple CarPlay is standard in the Tharu, as well as a 6-speaker sound system, Bluetooth connectivity, and wireless charging. In terms of practicality, the Tharu has a cargo capacity of 455 liters that can be expanded to 1,543 liters by folding the second row. Moving to the GS3 M Zoom, there are sweeping curves and aggressive lines strewn all over the cabin. The two-tone interior shows GAC's more playful side with contrasting colors, while the 7-inch digital instrument cluster and 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system makes this SUV look even more high-tech. Its audio system matches the Tharu speaker count at 6. Entertainment is provided by Apple CarPlay, Android Auto mirroring, Bluetooth, and even a video system. For cargo space, the GS3 M Zoom can hold 341 liters behind the second row and go as much as 1,271 with the seats folded. These SUVs aren't lacking in safety features. Traction control, stability control, and tire pressure monitoring are fitted to both cars, along with 360-degree view cameras, speed limiters, and parking sensors. However, the GS3 M Zoom benefits from advanced driver assist systems. It includes adaptive cruise control with integrated cruise assist, autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, traffic sign recognition, traffic jam assist, high beam assist, and lane keep assist.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Are you into grassroots racing? Slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
You're still with Autofocus, your go-to source for the latest car news and features. Coming up is our special feature. Don't miss it.
Welcome to the Go Factory Summer Essentials Meet, presented and supported by NanoLink PH. And we're here at the beautiful AGC Lifestyle Park at Versailles, Alabang. Thank you for joining us today as we try to unveil the first ever NanoLink PH product.
Kasi passion yan eh. So ang sarap na nakikita mo yung mga tao na may parehong passion sa'yo, na nagmi-meet kayo, walang bayad, walang away. You just talk about cars and your hobbies. That's it.
One of the best parts that I could consider is, of course, yung bond with the fellow enthusiasts. So yung car group kasi, laging marami yan. But the bond, pagka nagkakaroon ng mga meet, is simply yung network mo doon, lumalawak ang lumalawak. At the same time, kung akala mo na okay na yung kotse mo setup, mas marami ka pang matututunan. In other words, mas marami pang budol.
NanoLink PH is here. NanoLink is the gigafactory which produces, if not accurately, 90% of the world's paint protection film.
Yes.
Run it up.
Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maaasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Welcome back. We've got another exciting car to show you. Here's our second car view for this week.
When Toyota first rolled out the Wigo into the local market, it was positioned as an ideal option for first-time car buyers, emphasizing its affordability, reliability, and user-friendliness. It was immediately accepted by local car buyers from the younger demographics and urban dwellers seeking affordable and practical transportation solutions. After all, the Wigo is a fun, practical hatchback made and distributed by Toyota, known for reliability, functionality, and reasonable pricing in the face of the cutthroat SRPs of the competition. Still, more competition has come in with entries that not only look good but are filled with goodies that allow for very tempting SRPs that could sway buyers away from the more established brands. In the face of this, Toyota needs to raise its game with the Wigo. Toyota addressed this with the all-new Wigo, which arrived with a redesign that looks sportier and more aggressive to, again, appeal to the young buyers and those who value contemporary design. The new Wigo not only looked sportier, it was also bigger, lower, wider, and with a longer stance than its predecessor, being 3,760mm long, 1,665mm wide, and 1,515mm tall, with a 2,525mm long wheelbase and 165mm minimum ground clearance. The size increase enhances aesthetics and boosts interior and cargo space, making it more practical for families or individuals. Toyota also upgraded the Wigo's exterior features with split-type LED headlamps, clearance lamp with line guide, LED front fog lamps, high-mount stop lamp, rear-view mirrors with power adjust and power fold, black front grille, rear spoiler, pole antenna. The top-of-line 2024 Toyota Wigo 1.0 GCVT comes with all those exterior features. The roomier cabin for 5 received upgrades, though power-adjustable front seats were not included. The steering wheel has been updated for a more ergonomic grip. The dashboard features a refined aesthetic crafted from high-quality materials, elevating the cabin's ambiance, although the instrument cluster remains analog. Other highlights include the integration of an 8-inch infotainment screen which provides enhanced connectivity options, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the G and E variants. Convenience features include smart keyless entry with push start, power windows, power door locks, electronic power steering, air conditioning with digital manual control, 12-volt socket, audio controls on the steering wheel, 3 cup holders, 4 bottle holders. The latest Wigo is powered by a 1-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine that produces 67 horsepower and 89 Nm of torque. The G and E variants come with a CVT transmission with a new CVT gearbox, which should appeal to both novice and experienced drivers who prioritize a smooth driving experience and improved fuel efficiency for reliable daily transportation. The suspension system features the usual front McPherson struts and rear torsion beams, while the brake system features the front disc rear drum setup. Safety concerns are also addressed in the Wigo that comes with advanced features such as SRS airbags, ISOFIX tether anchors, vehicle stability control, hill start assist, 5 ELR 3-point seatbelts. Other driver assist and friendly features in the G variant include rear camera, 2 rear backing sensors, DVR or digital video recorder, alarm and immobilizer. Overall, the new Toyota Wigo embodies a thoughtful approach to design, technology, and safety that should meet the needs of first-time car buyers.
Learn more about cars, how they work, and how to take care of them on Autopedia. Coming up next.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to be talking about brakes. Car brakes are simple enough to understand. Step on the pedal, car stops. Not much science, right? The reason it works that way is because modern braking works so flawlessly, everybody literally takes it for granted. Those things that you hear in the news that, oh, bumangga, sumemplang dahil nawala ng preno, that's not true. That almost never happens. Even on a clunky Jeep, if there is brake fluid in there somewhere, that Jeep will stop. So there's no such thing as you lose brakes. No, that's not true. And on all cars now, you have a set of these. This brake. I'll dispel the first myth. Brakes do not stop your car. No. Tires stop your car. Brakes slow your car down. But tires are the ones that do the stopping. That's myth number 1. Myth number 2, disc brakes are better than drum brakes. Loaded question, but generally, no. They work exactly the same way, and actually in some instances, drum brakes are actually better. That's why you will still see majority of the cars here have disc brakes in the front, drum brakes at the back. Even the newer ones like the Nissan Terra has still drum brakes at the back because it works. It's efficient and it's almost foolproof. Okay, myth number 3. Nangangalawang yung preno ko eh. Normal ba yun? Yes, it's very normal. The material that your brake disc is made from is cast iron. It has to be cast iron because once this metal gets hot, it becomes somewhat malleable and ductile, which causes it to grip the brake pad even more. So it's somewhat sticky in metal terms. It cannot be stainless steel, it cannot be aluminum, it cannot be plastic, it cannot be brass, and it definitely cannot be gold. So yes, if it's iron or bakal, mangangalawang yan, and that's perfectly normal. So this is what your stock disc brake looks like. Flat, pancake-looking frisbee thing. What you'll see most people put is something like this. Same size as stock, but has dimples, sometimes holes, has these slots. These are referred to as racing brake rotors. Now, the big question, will my car stop better if I put this as opposed to this one? The honest answer, if you're just driving along Metro Manila, no. Your car will not stop faster because you have this. It will look better, but no, it will not reduce your stopping distance in any way. So why bother do you have stuff like this? Well, as the name implies, racing brake disc. This comes into play once you do actual racing. With the slots and the dimples, this is a bit cooler. You will not brake any better because you have this, but it will allow you to stay on the race course longer by a lap, maybe 2 laps, and that's important in racing. Before your brake starts to fade and you have to go back to the pits. This is where this comes in. It cools down faster in a racing environment, but it will also come to a point that it will not cool down no more if you abuse the car too much. So once that happens, your brakes will start to fade, you will start to lose brakes, then that means, okay, time to stop, time to go to the pit, cool down. These are actually the other equation of braking. And if you do want better braking, easiest and fastest is just change one of these things. The brake pads. They're cheap enough, they're plentiful enough, and they're pretty easy to do. You have a set of tools, a couple of friends, you can do this in one afternoon. So we have here different brake pad sizes, and it does not take a genius to see which can brake better. Obviously, the big brake pad versus the small brake pad. And this is where the third part of the equation comes in, the brake caliper. This is your brake pad. This wears down. Its job is to keep wearing down. This is a friction material. This one presses along the disc here, both sides. If you don't have your foot on the pedal, it's slightly gapped like that. But once you press it, it will press down. Then it will cause this to slow down. This gets worn out over time. And the easiest way to see if it needs changing, you just simply take a look at it. You can see through your wheels and through the brake pads. If it goes down to this line, then yeah, time to change. And as this goes down, as it wears down, you will feel your brake pedal get deeper and deeper and deeper. When you change to a fresh set of pads, your brake pedal automatically becomes firm again, just like magic. Now you can buy several different brands of this one. There's of course OEM, there's replacement, there's Japanese replacement, there's Korean replacement, there's brand name performance brake pads. So which should you buy? Get whatever you can afford. It's come to a point that there's no such thing as a bad brake pad. All of them will stop your car. It's just that if you want something better, then you go for the brake pad brands that are known for performance, like Brembo is one that does OEM pads, EBC is another one, Hawk is another one. They have a different compound here that once it reaches operating temperature, allows it to grip the brake disc more, causing you to slow down faster. Note I said slowing down, not stop. This is what actually applies the force from your foot down to the brakes itself. You can see these are the two brake pads here. That's the brake disc in there. So this will squeeze down on the brake disc once you press the pedal. This is a 4-piston caliper. Why is it 4? Because there are literally 4 pistons here. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cylinders here. Your normal car has 1, maybe 2 pistons at the most. That's it. This is a big brake setup. Why is it bigger? It's bigger than this standard rotor that's supposed to be for this Civic. And the way that it works, very simple. Physics. The longer the distance here, this is basically a lever. The longer the distance, the more force you can generate by applying it on the end. So this is it. That's how big brakes work in essence. And then another myth that is proliferating has to do with big wheels. Why do all these supercars have big wheels that everybody wants to emulate? It's because the need to house bigger brakes. It's not just because it looks nice and has more grip. No, they have big wheels to house big brakes. That's the only reason why supercars have big wheels. And on a final note, I always like to say, you can have too much power, but you can never have too much braking. So when do you want to upgrade your brakes? Oh, trust me, you will know the time comes. You will have 1 or 2 close calls and will say that, oh, I should need to upgrade my brakes already. So there, now you have a better understanding of how your car brakes works and is it worth upgrading the brakes or not? Now you know.
The ownership experience of your dream ride gets even better when you know how to enjoy and take care of them. That's all for this edition of Autofocus, your go-to automotive e-magazine. We hope you found it informative, engaging, and fun. We sure enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to follow us on social media for more updates and features. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wigo. Please stay safe and healthy.